camera. Sorry for that real close-in shot. I'm looking a little bit crazy this morning. I've tried the heatless curling rods for the first time and I'm going to see if they actually worked. I did 4. I kind of came up with my own way of doing it and I'm hoping it's worked because they feel really solid, like they have not moved around on my head. And it just felt really cozy and autumnal this morning. So hopefully you've caught up on my Paris vlog because I was off in Paris last week. I'm back home, I'm picking up with routines and it feels good to get back into a routine again. I've been away for the past 2 weeks. Obviously I have been coming home in between them, but I am such a homebody and I really thrive from having my routine. So it's felt good to get back into it and I'm hopefully going to be adding some new things to my routine if these do actually work. But yeah, it just felt really cozy and autumnal this morning. You can see out the window, all the leaves are falling, all the colours have changed. I am absolutely thriving. This is my favourite season. So I've got my cozy jumper on, my alpaca one from Arquette. I have these in all of the different colours. I love them. I think I've had this one for like 2 years and it does wash really well. I've got my cup of coffee, currently on my second one this morning, and I'm just feeling very cozy and happy to be home. So I have been filming how I actually used these curling rods, so hopefully it'll be up by the time this vlog goes up and you can catch up over on my YouTube shorts. I post a lot of my videos over there if you aren't over on my other socials, which you guys know my main platform is my Instagram, and I post a lot of hair reels on there to just give you guys some tips and tricks of how I style my hair. So hopefully this is works. It'll be a game changer if so, because I only really wash my hair like once or twice a week, and I did use the Kerastase Blonde Absolute Overnight Serum on it as well to just really kind of lock it in and give my hair some TLC. So I'm going to take these out and let's see the results. Not bad, guys, for the first try. I can definitely do better, but I would say it's been a good half an hour, by the way, since I picked the camera back up after I took them out. But this was freshly washed hair yesterday, so it is quite like silky soft, so it's harder to sometimes hold it. But it has got curl, it has got bounce, and I'm very impressed. So I did get these curling rods from Amazon. I will leave them linked down below. But I'm definitely going to keep practicing at it and get better. But nonetheless, I did film how I did it, so you can kind of see the first reaction and how I managed to use them last night. They weren't crazy uncomfortable, but it is obviously a bit weird to sleep with them in your hair. But if you're on the go, say you've curled your hair, I don't know, the day before, you can maybe just like zhuzh it up in the evening, put these in, sleep in them, and then the next day, say if you've got work early, just take these out and you're good to go. So highly recommend. Obviously it's less damage for your hair as well. So I'm all fueled up on coffee, and I actually have got some new jewellery in, which you might have noticed me wearing. How cute are these earrings? Sorry, you are over bright on here. Let me bring you closer so you can see them a little bit closer in, but how beautiful are these? I've also got a new ring on, so I've had some new pieces in from Monica Vinader. You guys know how much I love and wear their jewellery. If I'm not wearing the jewellery, I feel honestly naked. I feel like it's always a finishing touch to my outfits. My bracelets on, which I wear constantly. So I thought I would actually share with you some of the new pieces that I've had in, because they've dropped a new collection and it's beautiful, and I feel like it's a really good time of the year to revamp and relook at your jewellery collection and how you can accessorize it with your outfits. I thought it would be easier just to put you up on the tripod so I can actually talk through the new pieces in my jewellery collection. And like I said, it's needless to say, I have been wearing and loving Monica Vinader jewellery for years. I'm constantly wearing the pieces, and I do have my discount code, so you can save. And I will also leave a link which shares all of my pieces within my collection as well, if you want to go back and check those out, because I feel like it's a really good way to either gift someone or even elevate your wardrobe and add something new to it with just a little piece of jewellery. It can go a long way. Like these earrings, I feel like they are something that you can wear every day, but you can also dress them up for an evening look. They're not too big, they're not a huge statement, but they're just really pretty and something a little bit different. And they've got this beautiful intricate detailing. So these are 18 karat gold for Mel, and all of my jewellery from Monica Vinader is, so it really does stand the test of time. Like I said, I've had pieces in my collection for years now, and I wear them every single day, and they do not taint or wear, and they've just such beautiful quality. Then I did also get these little chunky hoops for every day as well, and these have actually been perfect just to kind of wear, like I said, as an everyday piece. I don't have to kind of overthink it or have a massive statement in my ear. So I'm going to show you these in because they're really nice size. These are the small size, and this is the tapered small hoop, and it's just a little bit of drama. It's nothing that's a big statement again, and it's an easy earring that you can wear every day, and I love the chunkiness of it, especially if you're wearing a little bit more of a feminine outfit. This just gives it that edge. And they've got the really easy clasp at the back, so it's easy to wear, and it's also super comfortable, because I feel like with some hoops they can really kind of drag your ear down. Before I get into the new collection, I wanted to share this beautiful necklace that I've been interchanging with the other necklaces that I tend to wear every day, and this is something different that I did not have in my jewelry collection. Look at this beautiful colour. So this is the Delphi necklace, and this also, the chain is adjustable, which is perfect, especially if you're wearing different necklines. It's a great adjustable chain that you can adjust to your outfit as well. Love that this is the dainty chain with a beautiful gemstone, and I actually had this personalised, which is such a lovely touch. I do think jewellery is a great way to tell stories, and especially when you can get them personalised. So I got my new initials. If you guys didn't know, or you're new here, I did get married earlier this year, so I thought it was a lovely way to just symbolise this year and have this engraved onto the necklace. And this is actually a free personalised engraving service that Monica Vinader do have on the website, so it's definitely worth checking out and would be such a lovely present for someone. This is probably one of the coolest pieces in my jewellery collection. This is from the new collection with Amy. I'll put all of the details down below, but these are new in, and I had to share these with you guys because they're so cool. They're these irregular pearl cuffs. So one is just the gold, the other has a beautiful pearl detail, which you may spot is very similar to the ring I'm wearing. And I just think this is such a fun and different way to bring your outfits together and accessorize them. I just think this is something so different, and even if you've got, again, more of a minimal outfit on, this is a fun way you can dress it up. And lastly, I thought I'd actually show you this in the packaging because I love how it comes. I have not worn this yet. I'm waiting to wear like a big chunky kind of jumper and layer this over the top. But it's this beautiful bracelet. This is a little bit chunkier, and it's got this intertwining detail, very similar to the earrings. As you can see, I like to kind of mix and match my jewelry pieces with the ring and the cuffs, with the earrings and the bracelet. I think it's a fun way to tie it all in together. But I just thought this would be a statement on its own, even if I was just wearing a chunky jumper and had it over the wrist. And I will show you obviously without and just on my wrist plate. And again, this is gold for Mel, so it will really last and it's good quality. But yeah, that is pretty much all of my new in jewellery from Monica Vinader. I will leave the discount code again on the screen so you can save. It is such a good saving. So I thought I'd leave it there because these are just some really lovely pieces that have been elevating my outfits recently. And I am overdue sharing what's new in my wardrobe. So that will be coming in a video very soon. But I need to get myself together today because I'm actually heading into the city. I've got a few appointments, I've got some meetings, and I've also got a store appointment. So I thought I'd take you along with me. Before I go out, the postman has just delivered this, and I was far too excited because this is one of the new designs from Oddmuse. I've been wearing so many of their pieces. She has just absolutely killed it, and I feel like I always talk about the brand because I really stand behind her. And this design is part of the new party collection, and I have an event next week, so these haven't dropped yet, so this is going to be a first viewing of it, but I'm sure by the time this vlog goes up you may already have a sneak peek of this. But I'm going to try it on. You can already see this gorgeous colour, it goes with my nails, so let's quickly try it on, although I do not have any fake tan on at the minute, so it's probably not going to do me justice. Ignore the bedding behind me and this god awful lighting, but I gasped when I put this on. There we go, that's a little bit better. It kept going over bright and now it's a little bit dark, but you can see how it drapes over both shoulders. It's just so elegant. the detailing of it and the quality is just so beautiful, and I love how it gives you the shape still, and the fact that it is a mini dress, and I just think this is absolutely stunning. I've never seen a dress like this before, and this burgundy colour is just truly beautiful, and it really does match with my nails so well. I cannot wait to get properly dressed up and wear this next week. So definitely needs a good tan, some jewellery. I'm thinking some red heels that I've actually got on order from Mango, which would go perfectly with this. But hopefully by the time this video goes up, you will have a sneak peek and manage to be able to either pre-order it, or it might even be live. And I'm not sure if I showed you the back, but look at the open detail at the back. I'm not sure if it's going to pick it up. There you go, you can kind of see a little bit better. So it's got this kind of sexy feel at the back, how it's got the open detail, but yet the material still works across the shoulders. This is probably not giving it the best angle, so you'll be able to see me properly wear this next week. Alexa, play Morning Jazz. Good morning, guys. I'm just on my morning walk with Bailey in the woods, and I just love this. It's just the best way to start the day. Get up, get out. And it was really frosty this morning, so I've just wrapped up. I've got my cashmere jumper on and my Barber jacket. I'm not sure if I actually spoke to you guys about this, but I managed to get it from Vista. Slightly discounted, not highly discounted. Look at him in the back. You having fun? He just loves getting out, bless him. I'm trying to get him back into a routine, as well as me getting back into a routine from being away the past 2 weeks. But talking about routine, I just want to put a little bit of love back into the house. And I know I feel like I say that a lot. Also, by the way, very sidetracked, look at this tree. It all fell down on this path the other day, but they've managed to bring it back and cut it up. But that is a lot of wood. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked, but there's just so much that's niggling with me in the house. Like, I want to paint our bedroom. I kind of want to just colour drench it, and also do the same colour on the ceiling, and I'm thinking to do the whole thing Mouse's back. Just have it on the paneling at the minute, and I just feel like it looks a little bit disjointed, so I want to see if we can get time to maybe test the paint out and see how that's going to look. And then also with the guest bedroom, we have family coming to stay the start of next month, so I really want to give that some love in there and do a bit of restyling and maybe change up the bedding. And then also the dining room. So as you can tell, there's a lot of things that have been niggling me, that have been on my to-do list, that I just haven't got round to. And I feel like now the wedding is out the way and my head just feels a lot clearer the past few months, I can really put my time and energy into it. And I know nonetheless I'm already doing a massive project, which is the home office, but this is just me. I feel like I just take on too much at the same time, but I don't know, it's kind of where I become creative, and then I get creative blocks. So for the home office at the minute, I've kind of come to a creative block on it, and I'm having to make loads of decisions. So now I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do another bedroom in the house, which also leads me on to, we are actually changing the second guest bedroom into our walk-in wardrobe. I'm not sure if I've actually told you guys that yet. So that should all be starting next month in November, and hopefully be done the same month, or even done by December, because there's obviously a lot of decisions to be made with the design of it. But the whole room is going to be a walk-in wardrobe, which I cannot wait for, because our stuff is just kind of in different rooms at the minute and it makes no sense. So I feel like living in the house the past year and a half really has given me a sense of how we live in it and how we want to utilise the space. And I feel like that is such a good tip. When you first move in a house, you feel like you need to do everything at once, but I do suggest to live in it and just kind of becoming used to your surroundings, and maybe gaps where you're missing. Like, for instance, we've obviously built the entryway in the home office space out at the back of the garden, because we're like, okay, we're always on walks, we're getting muddy, we need an area where we can have kind of like a boot room, put everything there, and then go into the house. Sorry, the lighting is going in and out, but nonetheless, look at these beautiful settings around me. I just love being out here in the country. So yeah, there's just been a lot going on in my brain, creative wise, with the house, and I can't wait to just see it come to life this autumn and really make it a cozy home. So talking of home, I have come back to all of my deliveries which have just come, which is perfect timing. So let's unbox all of this, apart from like 1 or 2, which is not home stuff, which is actually my Holland Cooper delivery, I believe, this big box, which I cannot wait to unbox because you guys know how much I love their stuff. I actually picked out some new equestrian wear and also country wear. I have a very exciting shoot next week, which I'm prepping for, and you guys know I'm pretty much 9 times out of 10 living in their stuff. So let's unbox that first, and then we'll get to all of the home stuff. I've had to put the big lights on because I'm already losing the light, but this is a package that I'm always very excited to see and unbox for you guys, because this, if I believe so, yes, is the blazer I have been wanting to wear. Look at this beautiful check detail, and the kind of red burgundy going through it is just beautiful. And I've also picked some pieces to pair with it. What I love about Holland Cooper is that you can just mix and match everything. So even some of my equestrian wear, I wear daily as well. So this is the beautiful suede belt, which is going to look so nice with this. And again, with so many of my other looks, with the Holland Cooper logo here in gold, so obviously it will match with all of my jewellery. But even this together, you can see it's going to come and make, but even the suede next to the check, you can see the detailing is going to be beautiful when I put all of this outfit together. And then look at these chocolate brown leather heeled boots. I mean, the heel on this is quite big actually, which is going to be very good for me, for someone who is on the smaller side, but the details of these are just beautiful. And then it has the Holland Cooper gold logo here at the top, but look at the quality of this leather. I love the smell of it as well. As soon as you open the box, you can smell it. So these are absolutely stunning, and we'll definitely be getting my wear out of these over the next few months. Then let's just appreciate this hold-all bag. Look at this material, the heritage feel to it. Again, the chocolate brown leather, the detailing. Oh my god, this is like the perfect duffel bag, especially for like a country weekend away or any travel trips that you've got upcoming. This is so lush, and this is so timeless. The check herringbone kind of print to this is absolutely stunning. I'm screaming inside because I cannot get over how beautiful this is. I saw it on the website, but I have to say it is a lot better in real life. This is beautiful, and I cannot wait to take her out on our little upcoming country retreat we're going to be hopefully doing around my birthday next month. And then to finish off, these were the other pieces that I've picked out as I was explaining some of the equestrian wear, which is this gorgeous olive green colour. I also got the thicker jacket because it's getting colder now whilst I'm going out on my hacks. The breeches, and then this is the burgundy gilet. I have this in the light green colour. Chris also now has it, and this burgundy colour I thought would be so beautiful layered under the blazer as well. And I wear mine so much that I know having these two on rotation, I'm definitely going to be constantly in and out of wearing them. But this colour is so beautiful with the detailing around the top as well. As you can tell, I'm really loving these browns, burgundy, very autumnal tones. So very excited to style all these pieces up. Okay, ignore the lighting, the washing and everything going on and the mess behind me, which is obviously I'm going to be restyling. But I just had this print arrive, which is part of all of the home deliveries I've been making, and I wanted to share it with you. I actually got it from Etsy, and I thought this was really cool, and I loved it. Kind of has like a little bit of a distorted finish to it, but let me try and open this so it doesn't roll back out. Obviously it needs to be put in a frame, but it's a sketch of these horses, and I loved the dark background to it as well. So I'm going to put this in a gold vintage frame, and I'm thinking to either put it in our bedroom or even possibly here in the dining room or the living room. So I'm going to have a play around, but I actually thought this could also look good, contrast against the green walls in the study. So loads of different kind of places I've been thinking to put it. So I'm going to frame it and see how it's going to look. But yeah, I had a little look on Etsy and there was some lovely prints, so I will link this down below because the brand also had some other lovely ones that I was eyeing up as well. This box is also a home delivery, and this is actually from a smaller brand, and she kindly reached out to me and she has some lovely pieces and I really wanted to support her. She's kindly gifted me, these are some decorative pieces which I actually thought would look great on the shelving in the office. So I love how she's packaged it up with a ribbon, which is so beautiful. So let me unbox this so you can properly see, because there's a lot of packaging around this. So I've just unboxed both of them. This is the horse's head on the wooden stand, which I thought is going to look great on the shelving in the office, and I like the fact that it's a little bit distressed, and again obviously bringing in my hobbies into the house and just really wanting to make it feel like a home and what feels like right for us. And this is a beautiful big large candle holder. Sorry, that was Bailey barking, but this is a beautiful, you can see the scallop detail in. It's a real nice chunky piece to accessorize around the house. So I'm gonna find a home for this, and I need to order a big candle, but I wanted to share these pieces because I thought it was so sweet of her to gift me these. And then this is the big mirror that I've ordered from John Lewis. So I'm gonna unbox this and see how it's gonna look above the fireplace in the dining room, which I have explained we're looking to change the mantle in there. So I want to just see if this is going to be a good size, because I felt like this was a good price for what it was, so hopefully the quality matches up. So the mirror, guys, is a success. I feel like this has actually filled out the space how I wanted it to. So it's a lot higher, which draws the eye up, which gives the illusion of obviously the ceiling being a little bit higher, because this front part of the house is the grade 2 listed. The ceilings are a little bit shorter than usual compared to like the back part of the house, which is the newer part. But I actually think this is a really lovely size, and I like that it's not too thick. I actually don't want to hang it because you can see it's actually quite tall in relation to the size of the ceiling. So I think just leaning like this is great. I've just kind of put 2 candle holders either side. I know that they're not exact same height, but just to kind of quickly style it. But this is basically where I want to change the cabinetry here. The cabinetry is beautiful. It was obviously all pre-built before we moved in, but I want to paint it the same colour in Farrow. This is Joa's white. And I was thinking of changing the colour in here, but I actually think if we paint the whole thing, in terms of painting the cabinetry, all of the dado rails, all of the skirting and the top moulding, and just seeing how it's going to look, because I feel like this room has been bugging me for so long and I couldn't put my finger on it, and it's because there's just so much going on in here. Like we've got silver, then we've got this kind of antique-y brass, then we've got gold, and then we've got linen and white and cream, and it's just too much. So I want to paint these the same. I'm going to try and get round to it tomorrow. And then I've ordered new handles, which is, I feel like, just going to revamp it. We're eventually going to be changing the fireplace mantle, so this is going to be a different colour. And then I also have just had this canvas tapestry that has just arrived. It is huge. It's from Anthropology. Obviously, I've just kind of got it laid across the table because it basically came with the wood attached to it, how it hangs. But I just quickly on the back wanted to see how it looks with the wood stain, because I don't like the grey. I want to try and get it the same colour as this wood, so that again it all looks quite cohesive. So I've just give it one brush over, and it's actually quite dark, but I think I can make it work if I do it lightly on the other side. So tomorrow I'm going to finish this off. I'm going to stain it and hang it up on the opposite wall, and then look to do all the painting and kind of bring it together in here. So I got carried away and I already did the first layer of the stain, because I honestly think it looks so much better, and it actually ties in with the colours within this artwork as well, and it just brings that deeper tone. So I just did one coat here, but just to show you for context, this is how it looks now, just kind of wet, compared to this, which is like a lot grayer, and I just don't think this would have worked as well. So I'm really glad actually I've stained it. So I'm going to do this side. This candle and home fragrance is also from Holland Cooper, the new homeware range, and they have a few different scents. I went for the signature #1. It smells so good, and I've actually kept this here in the hallway so I can just refresh and have the house smelling so good with the home fragrance. And then this is a candle which has come in this beautiful packaging, and I'm just going to unbox it and put it here and light it, ready for a cozy night in and ready to cook a dinner together. We're just having a quick break from house stuff, and having some dinner tonight. We were both craving a little bit of pasta, so Chris is so good at his vodka alla pasta. So we're doing it as a spicy chicken in basically with it, because obviously normally it doesn't have chicken, but nothing crazy, just like a chicken pasta basically. We have a glass of governor to go on the side. You guys know I love my governor. I don't know what's happened to my hair now at the end of the day. Oh my god, I look like Hagrid. It's gone bigger and bigger. It's because I took Bailey out on a walk earlier as it was getting dark and it was really cold. Anyway, I would love to know what your guys' kind of like midweek meals are, because I feel like we're quite good at changing it up, aren't we, and trying new recipes.
Yeah, well this is the go-to, but
yeah, this is like a go-to for us. I was just really craving pasta tonight, but yeah, I'd love to know in the comments what you guys kind of have as like your midweek go-tos. I feel like for us, we used to do fajitas a lot, didn't we?
Yeah, that was our Monday night thing, because I was going football, but now
oh yeah, we've got a new little rule in our house. Well, not a rule, it's what would you call it?
An incentive.
Yeah, an incentive that we like to do no meat Mondays. So on Monday, we try different dishes that obviously don't incorporate meat. So we've been doing a lot of homemade soups. I did a vegetable soup the week before. What soup did we do before that?
We did leek and potato.
Oh, leek and potato, that was my favourite. And then last Monday we did butternut squash. It was good, but Chris basically left my blender at his office, so it wasn't like properly whipped up, and there was a bit too much cinnamon in it. But I'm really enjoying like proper homemade soups at the minute. And I actually saw, you know, apple lemony. There was a recipe. Yeah, there was a recipe on TikTok for it saying how good it is for your gut health. Basically, it's a Greek Cypriot soup. The only person that makes it the best is his Yaya.
Directly translated is egg and lemon soup.
Yeah, it's like egg and lemon soup, which sounds so gross.
It sounds and looks grim, but it's
yeah, but when you taste it, it's so good. But basically, there's so many health benefits to it. So when I was looking on TikTok, it randomly came up. And I've never ever heard anyone talk about this soup before, because it's quite niche, isn't it?
I've never known anyone not
yeah.
Greek Cypriot to know about it.
Good morning, guys. I have just been out riding this morning. Don't worry, I'm about to take my helmet off. But it was just such a lovely way to start the day, and the weather was actually meant to be really rainy. It was very rainy this morning, but then it actually cleared up. And I had such a lovely hack, and I'm in my new Holland Cooper gear, which I showed you. This olive green colour is beautiful. I'm actually just going to take the gilet off because I got quite hot out riding. But I was on Rocky today, and I rode him a few times, but he's such a lovely horse. And then I just spent a little bit of time afterwards untacking and grooming him. Are you ready for this? This is where the not so cute part is. All the hat hair. Wow. But nonetheless, such a lovely way to start the day. I just honestly love being here at the stables, and it's just such a lovely community here as well. And just being out in the woods, I can't explain it. It just feels like reconnecting again and just time for myself, which is what I'm really trying to prioritise. So I did actually wash my hair this morning. It's gone a little bit flopsy, but nonetheless, that will do in a pony. Very thirsty, but I absolutely love this set. It's just such a lovely olive green colour. It was, as soon as she saw me, she was like, oh, we've got a new set on, we're going autumn, all olive green. And it's just such a lovely one, and it just felt so lovely out today. It was so autumnal, the leaves are falling, the leaves are on the ground. It's not too cold, but it's got that kind of like crisp air. I just love this season so much, and I feel like I've probably said that so many times in this vlog. I'm my happiest at this time of year. I absolutely love it. And I'm full on embracing it. So it's really good to just get out in the fresh air this morning. And then I want to crack on with hopefully the dining room. And then I think Chris is going to finish off the home office. But I'm not showing all the home office updates in this vlog because I'm going to save it. I feel like I'm kind of showing bits here and there but maybe I'll wait till we do the full reveal when it's all done, because it's starting to come together. We just had to take a little bit of a break on it because our builder who's been working on it has gone off and he's had surgery. Just putting my rings back on actually before I remember. But before I actually left this morning, I actually baked a lemon drizzle cake. So I let it to set when I came riding. So I'm very excited to go back, have a piece of that, a cup of coffee, and get on with my day and hopefully be able to paint the dining room. I also finished staining the wood for the tapestry, so I want to get that up and just try and start completing that room, and then we will pick up with the home office in a whole different vlog. I feel like I just need to do it bit by bit and slowly we will get there. But this is the progress so far. It is looking so much better, and I said to Chris, the one word for it is it just feels a lot more calming. Obviously it still needs a second coat. Parts of it have had a second coat, parts of it haven't. It's been taking me hours because I've had to do all the dado, all the skirting, these big sections, taping it around the window frame and then also around both the door frames. So we're going to be changing the colour of the doors so it looks more cohesive as well. But I just think it looks so much better now. It's all one colour. And then we're going to also do the coving at the top. So it's just going to give that illusion of the ceiling being a little bit higher as well. But already I'm so happy we made the decision to paint, because I just think before the white was really throwing me off. And even though it doesn't have the door handles on yet, it looks better without the ones that were on it before. Obviously there'll be new ones. I really didn't like it. And you may see the reflection. We have put the tapestry up, so I'm going to show you because it looks so good. Again, it's looking a little bit dark on this side, but how good does it look up on the wall? I feel like it's really filled out the space, and it's exactly what I've been looking for, because I kept getting different kind of mirrors and artwork and they just wasn't working, and it needed something to really fill the space. And it works really well above the sideboard. We are going to sand and stain the sideboard, so it's going to be pretty much similar to this, kind of like a walnut colour. But I'm really happy with how this has turned out. And I feel as well, even at this lampshade that we've had for a while now, it kind of ties in with the room a little bit more with that soft linen with these colours going through it. And I love how this just kind of brings the outdoor in a bit with this like country feel and woodland feel to the print. And then I've just quickly styled it. I've got my full player, which I absolutely love. If we're having dinners, me and Chris love to put that on. I think the lamp is a little bit too harsh now, the white against the print. So I think I might change this, or just the lampshade, and have a bit more of a print or something here, so it brings it to life a bit more against the wall. But even just painting the dado, door frame, and just having it all one colour makes it so much better. Then I've put the horse's head here. I've got a little kind of pumpkin, a little bit of touch of autumn with a candle in, and then I've brought some branches out from the garden, bringing the outdoors in, and a little autumnal bouquet here. But I'm just so happy with how this is looking on the wall and how this room is coming together. And I love this autumnal view out of the dining room. It's just so pretty. So got lots to do. I will fill you guys in on the next vlog. If you enjoyed this one, I'll see you guys next time.